Rollo. I'm the TwitGamer, and we're going to be doing a Let's Play of Tales of Xillia 2, which has new main characters. We got Ludger there, the tall one, Elle, the girl, and Rollo, the cat. Rollo is awesome. Now, what we're going to be doing is going into New Game Plus. This just allows me to have other options, because the main character doesn't actually speak if we go through New Game. We'll see when I get into the options. You'll see what I'm going to do here. You get a grade shop based on how I previously played it. So, we'll go into that first. Checking DLC. Right, here we go. Welcome to the grade shop, blah, 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 blah. Don't need any of this. Right, let's get rid of all these things, because I don't want to get everything here. So I probably might carry over a few things here and there. But there's like things you don't want, like we don't want the XP, etc. We don't want to make everything overpowered, but we do want Ludger's voice. Because you get options in this game. Rather than have like which character you want at the start, this time you have more say over like what the character actually says. You make choices within the game. Think more Mass Effect, that sort of thing. But so we're going to have his voice on, because for some reason they recorded his lines but didn't include it in the first playthrough. Now I'm going to increase the max item capacity to 99, just because that'll make things easier. It doesn't really change that much, just saves me going back and forth between places. And we're going to inherit the fashion items. I think everything else sort of will affect the gameplay in some regard, or the story or something like that. And it's like, I'm not going to do that. So let's get going. What we got here? Make sure the sound levels are right if I can. I want the music down. Sound effect. Fine there, I suppose. Movie volume up. Seems generally okay. The music seems a bit quiet right now, but it might be louder later. Is that it in terms of what I need? I think that is it, isn't it? So, about difficulty. We don't want it on easy. The hell, like unknown. You can tell how much I played this one. Anyway, we'll put it on normal. Okay, so I think we're done and we're ready to go. So let's go. You see what they did there? You got an X. 2. Yeah, it drops you straight in it, and you got Ludger's different clothes on already. It's like, that's not what he normally looks like, obviously. We saw him at the start, so.
I see you have a similar combat grip. You and I are definitely brothers. And yet, I got all of the strength. You actually think you'll make it through the trial like this? Don't make me laugh, Ludger.
Definitely a similar combat style.
The trial is cruel. Unbearably cruel. And people are weak. Weak enough to ruin us all. You will come to understand. This is our curse. The gears of fate that grind the curse bind upon us an armor of death. It's a key and a lance that pierces space and time. Souls encircle the throne of the void. The branches of history reach out to infinity.
What? What did he say? There's a lot of timey-wimey nonsense. Oh.
Be gone!
How?
You alone must make the decision, brother. Everything rides upon this one choice. Not just your life, but the fate of the entire world. Do you have what it takes to destroy, to choose, to pass the trial? Answer me, Ludger Kresnik!
Yes, he did say Kresnik. As in the lance. There's Xillia 2! Very weird intro. There's Rollo. Meow. Oh, I love Rollo.
Oh, crap!
Meow indeed. The cogs of fate.
Cutting it a bit close, don't you think? Need I remind you that this is the Spirius Corporation's entrance exam?
Here we go. You can see which options I've selected before. I'm probably going to go with the same again, because it's me. These are the options I went for. You know, it's still me, so I'll just follow the ticks.
Yes, Julius, I know.
But you still barely made it on time? You're short on brains, but you've definitely got guts. Huh?
But it is these sections here, it's like they weren't voiced on your first playthrough. Even though they recorded the lines, it doesn't make sense why you have to play through again to get the voice work.
Julius, I had a dream last night that you killed me.
You dreamt that I killed you? Well, if you keep decimating my supply of tomato cupcakes, perhaps that dream will come true.
Huh?
Kidding. Anyway, time to wake up and smell reality. Let's begin, shall we? You'll be tested here in the underground training area. These caverns stretch all the way to Triglav city limits. You could head straight out of town from here. I wouldn't, though. It's an automatic fail. Here, your weapons. I see you have a similar combat grip. We're definitely brothers.
Huh?
The exam is live combat. Slay 5 of the monsters lurking in the training area and return before your time runs out. Spirius is not liable for any injuries sustained during the exam. But just between us, if things go bad, I've got your back. You're my brother. Thank me later. Here they come.
Right, it's going to be a tutorial battle, clearly. Yeah, a tutorial that explains the controls will be given during this battle. View the tutorial. I'm going to go with no, because it's generally, the basic combat is the same as the first game, so it's like, we should be alright for a while, and then we'll view some tutorials later, maybe. Or maybe I just have to learn how to play again. Simple as that. But we're going to go with no. Let's see how it works.
At your edge! Disintegrate! Okay.
As you can see, he's like fairly similar. Feels faster because of the weapons, I think.
Okay.
Okay. Alright then. Title nearly unlocked. That's it. Alright, controls. It's generally the same again. Same sound effects and everything. Right, so we need 5 in total. I know there was one down there, but we'll go this way, looking at the map. I want to get to the bigger area, so we'll head down here. Not too fussed about items and stuff like that, though. Jelly? Yeah, I can't believe they did that with the X that starts the battle. It's just like they added the 2 lines to be like, look, it's Xillia 2, you see? Because we've added lines on the X. They're trying to be very clever with it. There's not more enemies down here? Is it just... I think I remember slightly. It's sort of like there's only so many enemies and you have to kill them all. It's not like go kill 5, it's just... That's how many Jerrys they are.
Disintegrate! Disintegrate! At your edge! Okay.
Oh, indeed. I should have a look at the weaknesses. Maybe play around with the skills, but not just yet. I feel as at this tutorial point it's pointless. But you may see in the top right, it does say main chapter. That's because there is actually sort of like side chapters to this. So it's like it's a bit different to the first one, where it's like there is side chapters and they have more significance than they did in the first one. Because there was side things that basically I skipped because it wasn't really relevant for the story. Whereas this, if you do the side chapters, it unlocks extra scenes during the main story. So it's like, it's definitely worth doing. So I'm going to make sure I have a checklist and stuff like that, all that type of thing. And I'm also going to make sure that we only get one of the endings. That's the best way of putting it. Those who have played the game and know where it's going, I'm going to go for that ending. Yes. The one. The one. Yes. I know. Some people are like, what does he mean by that? The people who know, they know. Trust me, they know. Oh dear God, do they know? It's going to be an emotional ride, this one. It's going to be a very emotional ride. Let's put it like that.
Okay.
It's just weird that... It's so weird that he barely speaks in this game. It's like, we needed some voice acting at least, so that's why I went with the Grade Shop.
5 monsters have been dispatched. The candidate has completed the assignment.
Easy. Well, Julius, help her.
Julius, help her!
Did I say killing the monsters was the whole test? I'm grading you even now.
But...
Is she dead?
What'll it be, Ludger? Couldn't make a decision, could you? I figured as much. Ludger Kresnik, you failed.
Well, great start.
Elle, wait right there!
He went downstairs. After him.
Your pocket watch.
Elle, you know how to read a clock, right? You need to get on the 10 o'clock train leaving from Triglyph Central Station. From there, head to the land of Canaan.
To Canaan?
It's a place where any wish can be granted. It's where you and I can finally live in peace.
A place that grants wishes?
You must go there, no matter how frightening it may be.
Okay, I promise I'll go.
Hurry! Get to the train, and then to Canaan!
Shoot him now!
What about you?
I'll meet you there, I promise.
Damn it, she got away. It doesn't matter. He's the key. What the?
I guess he'll meet her there. Ooh, the kettle's boiling lovely.
Hey, Ludger, you alive in there? Chop chop! Sleeping in on your first day of work? Smooth move. Somebody's ready for a pep talk from his brother.
I love Rollo so much. I'd appreciate that, Julius, of course.
I'd appreciate that, Julius.
Really? I, didn't think you were gonna say yes. You're gonna make a great chef someday, so give each meal your all. Hey, don't laugh at me. Anyway, I know they're gonna love your cooking at the station cafeteria. I eat it, and I haven't died yet. Looks like Rollo's hungry too. Let's eat. What's the special today, chef?
Why is with all these tomatoes? Tomatoes? Who cares?
Tomato omelets.
So, trying to butter me up with tomatoes, huh? I'm onto your tricks. Doesn't mean it won't work. And how about you, Rollo? Fancy some deep-fried canary, maybe? Or how about some Diet Kitty crisps? Gotta lift you from the knees, big boy.
I love Rollo. Just a cute kitty.
Our top story. Production will begin today at the Oscorp plant, a joint venture between the government and the Spirius Corporation. The plant's projected output surpasses that of any other facility in Olympias. Industry leaders have high hopes that Oscorp's output will stabilize Olympias's food supply. To commemorate the occasion, a ceremonial train will depart from Triglev Central Station at 10 o'clock today. The cream of Olympias will be on hand, including Spirius CEO Beasley Bakur.
A ceremonial train, huh? And it leaves right from your new workplace. How's that for a perk? Say, I should really give you something to celebrate your new job, shouldn't I?
It's like, of course we're going to get one of the pocket watches.
I wouldn't mind that pocket watch of yours, Julius.
This old hunk of junk? Hey, if it's a watch you want, I'll spring for a new one. Well, how about a nice necktie instead? You'll be dealing with all sorts of folks at the station, you know. Gotta look sharp. Whoops, I gotta run. Catch you later. You should go, too. A train station employee running late is a pretty big faux pas.
I do actually have one of those pocket watches, by the way. As part of my collector's edition. Doesn't actually work as a pocket watch though, a bit disappointed by that. You can view information on characters and world settings from the first Tales of Xillia. We don't need to do that, we just watch the damn thing. And more items will appear in the encyclopedia as you progress through the story. Get the idea. Save data found for Tales of Xillia. Thanks so much for playing the first game. To you who have shown such unwavering conviction in not deleting your save file, we present you with an attachment of a certain fighting medical student. Yeah, Lord of Spirits. Yeah. Tales of Grace's F. Alright, to commemorate your sense of justice, we offer an attachment of a certain character with long, black hair to you. Tales of Grace's F. If the Tales of Sirius was a country, you'd totally be president. We present you, the one who truly understands what it means to have the strength to protect, with an attachment of a certain pigtailed girl. Sophie. There you go. Alright, so let's have a look at like what we're wearing here. Can I? Is it where? Status? Like where's my equipment? I want to change what he looks like. It's not on. Huggable Sophie. There we go. Ah, Sophie. Sophie's awesome. We will be getting to Grace's at some point in future. Don't worry about that. Let's head out of the first floor. Just depends when Vesperia is going to come about, when exactly we go on to Grace's. Where am I going? Ah, there we go, residential quarter. It's time to head to Triglev Central Station. You can open the map with square, and the star icon marks your destination. Yeah, it's like, rather than going into that building, that's the difference. Yeah, head to Triglev Central Station. Right, so you can see, that's where it was like, we could go before. Now there's another route over here. Let's generally walk over there. That's pretty much all we've got to do.
You're the one who wanted to cover this event, Leia. Balin had to call in some favors just to get you a ticket. Me? I can't write the article for you. Besides, I don't even know which train they're using for the ceremony. Hey! Great. She hung up on me. Now what am I supposed to do?
It's like, quickly ran into Jude.
Want me to show you? I'm headed to the station.
Well, yeah, sure, if you don't mind. Thanks a lot. You're a lifesaver. A friend just left me in the lurch.
Now you could see there below the option was actually a Jude icon. That's because we just increased his affinity. I think that was what it meant.
10 o'clock train. 10 o'clock train. Hey, Mr. Kitty Cat, do you know where they keep the big trains around here? Daddy called it Try Something Station. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know much about trains, huh? Commercial District. The station! Hey, wait, Mr. Kitty Cat! You're going to the station too?
Yeah, Rollo ended up helping Elle. It's so cute.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Sure.
Just very, very strange. Just like owing one for that. That's it. Anyway, the boys aim for the station. Makes no sense. The boy aims for the station.
I've been to Trigleph a bunch of times, but somehow I still always manage to get lost. How about you? Were you heading to the station too?
This actually just progresses without me pressing anything. Alright then. Let's go with that, obviously.
I work at the station's cafeteria. What about you?
Me? Just going on a little field trip. I was invited to the opening of the Oscorp plant.
Wow.
Oh, I'm not some great scientist or anything. I was only invited because an acquaintance of mine is involved. So, as a cafeteria insider, any takeout options you could recommend? I've heard the Trigleph tri-tip is something of a local delicacy.
You notice how Ludger doesn't really say anything. It's kind of strange when you start thinking about it, compared to like the main characters in the previous game. One of them we just met, obviously, but it just feels odd.
The train for Duval will depart.
There.
So that's the ceremonial train.
Oh, what's that? Is that it?
Yes, sir. A message from Vice Director Rideau. Suspicious activity observed in Crown. Please take caution.
He's going to attack us here. This'll be some celebration.
We have been expecting you, Mr. Bakur. I'm happy to say our departure is right on schedule.
Thanks for your help. I really appreciate it.
That was... Bye then. It's like, where do we head now? Like, talk to the station attendant. Yeah, you can see the star above his head.
And you didn't think anything about that seemed weird?
Sorry, but I'm busy here. If she's lost, take her to the station office. Sir, you'll need to follow me to the station manager's office. This young lady just told me you tried to lure her out of the train station.
Huh?
She's so devious.
Hey, you're not going anywhere.
But that's my cat!
You want to play rough?
Gotta get on the train, surely. It's surrender. I've got to go with the same option. Where did the swords come from? Ah, who knows?
Go and beat the scary guys up!
Disintegrate! Okay.
So, are the bad people gone now?
For now.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Behind you.
Huh? What the?
Impressive, Dr. Mathis. Were those Rize-Maxian martial arts? My security team could learn a thing or two from you. Then again, my security team can't channel spirits the way you Rize-Maxians can.
I'm just glad we were both on the same car.
You know, you're not too shabby yourself. My name is Beasley Bakur. I'm CEO of the Spirius Corporation.
Well, you gotta do the polite thing here.
Ludger Kresnik, huh? You wouldn't happen to be related to Julius Kresnik, would you?
Now, my brother was a lance.
Wait, your name is Kresnik?
Sir, according to the corporation files, Ludger here is Director Kresnik's younger brother, though they don't share the same mother.
That's good to know. So you're a part of the Spirius family, as it were. Those Exodus bastards have made their move.
Exodus?
Terrorists who want trouble between the two nations.
They've targeted us for supporting the government's peaceful policies towards Rize-Maxia. I have no doubt they plan to ram the train straight into Oscorp.
What?
Wait, you mean this train?
Told you there'd be a train at the start of Tales of Xillia, by the way. When we saw the sort of things that looked like a track, I was like, expected a train. Not in this game, but this one there is.
If I stop the train, will you hire me?
On the spot. I'll even toss a nice reward into the bargain.
I'll help too. I have a stake in this.
I'm impressed.
My name is Jude Mathis. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ludger. Come on.
But yes, we're still fighting Exodus. It's like there's still a thing. Enter. Because we have to get to the engine car and stop this train. Right, so I'm actually going to end this part here, and in the next part we'll proceed up the train and see what the hell Exodus is up to now. So, ta-ta for now.